I do love this soundtrack.
It is honestly beautifully atmospheric.
Mm-hmm.
This sets the tone so well.
Yeah.
I didn't give the RE1 soundtrack nearly enough credit because this is actually doing a very good job.
Mm-hmm. So let's see what else trivia-wise. This was the original Resident Evil 1 was the best-selling PlayStation 1 game right up until Final Fantasy 7 came out.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's that little bit of trivia. Is there anything in there besides potentially some ammo and a couple of big-ass spiders?
Spiders, you say?
Let's just have a look at our spiders.
I am looking forward to this. Those are big spiders, holy crap.
Okay, so there's an ink ribbon, which I don't need. And there's a puzzle that can help you solve a future puzzle.
Are you sure that that's a ink ribbon? Because that looks like a black square.
You look like a black square. Thank you, spider, for dropping on my head and not poisoning me.
Now, do you actually take a hit? Because I saw no blood whatsoever.
Yeah, I guess it's like... It's a pretty weak damaging effect, I think. It's concussive damage.
Gotcha.
It just fell on you.
Now, the virus has not mutated yet in the series, so from what I understand, those are just regular, very big spiders.
Well, they're T-virus spiders.
They are? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, the virus has leaked, so it affected everything.
Boy, that was a foible.
Whoops.
Whoopsie-doodle. Whoopsie doodle, I fucked a poodle.
But then, we just stopped doing that. And then the series kind of went on to retcon it that it was the guy from Resident Evil 0, James Marcus, that sabotaged it and caused the outbreak in the first place.
Right.
Which, I don't know. I like the idea of it happening accidentally more.
Right, yeah.
Because...
It's good for creating a sense of panic and dread. There's nothing wrong with it being
and knowing that it wasn't caused by a guy dressed like a white mage.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, like, the thing that still fascinates me about this game is that, like, because it's the first in the franchise and they didn't really have a franchise at the time.
Yeah.
It could pretty much just be its own self-contained story, and like, they didn't, know what Umbrella was going to become, or what G-Virus would be, or that there was even another lab. So it's just
being able to just wing it because you have the opportunity to is incredibly liberating.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to creating something that is going to be a multimedia kind of form.
Yeah, and trying very hard to plan out a franchise, and then I could think of I can think of a few games that tried that, and then they didn't sell well enough, and then they basically have one game that ends on an abrupt cliffhanger that goes nowhere.
Exactly. And
it's like, it would be such a perfect game, except
it was not allowed to be a perfect game.
Yeah, why does it need to be ending on a cliffhanger, So I appreciate that this game is
Thanks, Netflix Castlevania.
But I mean, come on, everybody knew that was going to be a hit.
Well, the way that season 1 ends, no, I think it's fair that the developers had confidence in what they were making.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you leave on a cliffhanger of that magnitude, then just that by itself implies a heavy sense of guts. the fact that they had the confidence in being able to do this by itself is pretty impressive.
I mean, it's either that or they said, we need a whatever.
Or hey,
we need 12 episodes to tell a story, and they're like, you can have 4.
4 grand total.
In a way, it's like it's like a 4-episode pilot.
Right.
And if the audience likes it, you can have more. So.
And the audience loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Good, because I love Castlevania, and I'm deeply looking forward to seeing what's going to happen this October.
Yeah. One thing that I was like, well, I can't say disappointed, but like the one thing that seemed like an obvious decision that didn't happen was like, where is Vampire Killer music?
Wait, but this series is a retelling of Castlevania 3 for the NES, and I believe that that one didn't have a Vampire Killer.
No, but they didn't use any of the music even from that game, as far as I know, did they?
I'm not certain.
So another weird little thing here is that in the Saturn version here, it's a totally different shelf for some reason. And it has nothing to do with anything. Like, they actually have some extra puzzles and stuff like that. Wait, no, do they? No, they don't. Sorry, I'm thinking of the DS version. But they have like randomly changed graphics here and there.
Gotcha.
And it fascinated me. But yeah, but considering that after Castlevania 3, like once the series hit 16-bit,
yeah,
pretty much every Castlevania game until Symphony of the Night had Vampire Killer in some form in it.
I think so.
Maybe not Bloodlines, I can't remember exactly, but
Bloodlines probably didn't. I wouldn't say that I have no experience with Rondo of a Blood, because I played Dracula X Chronicles.
It has the Vampire Killer in the first level after you get past the town level and approaching the castle.
Okay, gotcha.
Right before you fight the gargoyle thing.
I have played, I believe, just the first 2 levels of
Well, depending on which route you take, but if you take the main route,
then it winds you up with the level with Vampire Killer.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, gotcha.
I'll have
to continue that.
And then so it's pretty much every. And I mean, and even the Saturn version of Symphony of the Night had Vampire Killer in a secret area.
Right on.
So, it's just such a staple of the franchise that I would have loved to hear an orchestration of it in the series.
No, I feel that.
So if the guys working on the Castlevania Netflix are watching this Let's Play,
listen,
please do that.
If we don't get Vampire Killer in Season 2, then you will have 2 mildly disgruntled fans, and that's not really going to change anything.
Exactly.
Yeah. So don't worry about it.
There's also a sign here on the Saturn version on the wall there that says I can't remember what it says, ammo or something like that, which is the room where you get ammo. But I don't know why they had to spell it out. Literally spell it out.
Yeah.
So, first time I played this game, I got really freaked out when I exited the room because I drained the water, right?
Yeah, and then you like, what's those footsteps?
That's exactly. I was like, oh my god, the sharks grew legs, and now they're like.
And as it turns out, no.
They're just flopping around like.
And they can't. They can't hurt you, right?
No, not like that. They're very impotent, you would say.
Oof.
Yeah, this whole area is quite different in the remake, so that threw me for a loop as well. Although you don't even have to fight the sharks in that version either. But they're bigger and scarier.
Okay.
And it was just...
Well, they can't be that big because the room has like waist high water.
Yeah. No. Oh no. But there, it's like it's a catwalk, and then there's the lower area.
Oh, okay.
So there's a shark that's actually quite huge. Jaws 3 call. They want their fake shark back.
They want their giant animatronic boy back.
Yeah. So I hear Meg wasn't that good.
I have zero interest to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a shark monster movie, and apparently it's rated PG.
Really?
Yep.
Not too many big bites in that one, I'm guessing.
No, well, actually, I mean, I don't know. Budget-wise, it's doing okay, but reception-wise, it's not doing well at all.
I would believe that if it's a.
You know, it's like
If it's a movie like that rated PG, I wouldn't be surprised if it's tanking with the audience scores.
yeah, it's like, hey, you know, even Steven Spielberg, who created Jaws, made it super violent, and this is the guy who made E.T.
Yeah.
Although Steven Spielberg was never averse to violence. I mean, if you look at Jurassic Park, if you look at even like Indiana Jones Part 2.
Steven Spielberg has he's never been like that focused on having violence in his movies, but when the time comes for it to be appropriate, he's not too shy about it.
Yeah, he doesn't try to. I mean, he makes his movies that they're still, I guess.
He makes movies that are fitting for the whole family. A bit of violence here. Well,
except for Jaws. Jaws, I think, was rated R.
Okay, gotcha.
But still, he's not afraid of a little blood and gore.
No.
If there is a monster in the movie that's eating people,
then
it doesn't make sense not to show.
You kind of need a few bites or two.
Not to show Samuel L. Jackson's dismembered arm and.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park. Okay, we are going to play it safe without saving, and just, if I get in trouble, run.
You won't get in trouble.
Shoot.
I have full confidence in you, Eric. You are going to be fine.
Thank you. I don't remember if Rebecca's going to help me or not, though.
Assume that she won't.
I did tell her to come with me, which she doesn't do. But at the beginning when she says, "You want me to come with you?"
Yeah.
If you say no, then she's gonna stay in the mansion, and when you get back there, you're gonna have to rescue her right away.
Okay.
So I think if she comes to this place with you. Trying to think. I don't remember if she actually gets into danger or if it's she's saved by default. I guess we'll find out.
We will.
In the remake, the spray scene is totally cut, so you can only meet her when she's tending to Richard.
Gotcha. And wow!
Yeah, more porn material. Yeah, okay, so she is here.
Chris! No, it's no use. The roots of it are in the basement. You could... Whoa! Chris!
Shoot me in the head!
I'll with you. Use the information in it in order to make the potion. And kill the root. Becca, please.
It would have been quite comical if that's the conclusion she came to right away.
Yeah. End his pain. He's not getting out of this one.
So, and then she's gonna go and solve a puzzle.
Yeah.
And then go downstairs. And the plant is just gonna sit there with Chris in its tentacle.
Yeah, just gonna hang out for a good half-hour period.
Yeah. Hang out.
Whoa!
Chris, hang in there.
You're gonna become a Chris sandwich.
Well, it's a plant, so it would be like a Chris salad, really.
Would have to be some manner of squeeze him out and make some Chris dressing.
Okay, I always suck at
Chris
these
salad.
puzzles, where you click one thing but everything around it toggles.
What am I even looking at?
A ridiculously convoluted way to open a room. I always kind of just guess.
Once again, quick reminder, someone lives here.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore. Someone chose to live here with this layup.
can you imagine, like, I mean, it was then established like a place for employees to live.
Right.
Can you imagine, like, you know, I don't know, complaints to HR and stuff like that? And these people, it's like, yeah, hi,
Everything is fucking terrible here.
it's like, hi, yeah, I was trying to get to work, and then I needed to find a crest to insert into the doorway, and then I was late for work, and they docked my pay. So.
I got a couple guys here trying to take a bathroom break. Gotta find a key just to get into the damn room. Let alone the damn bathroom.
At least the place has a bathroom. That was the one thing that I heard in one of the previews of Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, we didn't have a single bathroom in the original game, so
We
we're
threw in
actually putting bathrooms in this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
All,
there we go.
All is well.
Okay, I just need to get frustrated before the puzzle is solved.
That's right.
I'm sure Chris is fine. And now,
If RE1 was some kind of comedy, we would have we would have some potential for some good scenes where we just have Rebecca like, I can't figure out this puzzle. I sure hope that my good friend Chris is having a better time than me, and then it just cuts to Chris.
and he's dead.
Just dead. Chris is dead now. The Vines have claimed him.
I'm sure they're just sucking out all his juices.
Right?
Giggity. I mean, it is a big tentacle monster.
It's a big boy, as large as the room.
So, how do you mix these?
We pour one into the other.
Yeah, and then,
Claire, it's not complicated.
Rebecca.
Jeez. Yes.
1 + 2 = 3. 3 + 4 = 7. Thank you, math teacher. I very precise measurements there too, right?
Fucking Big Shack over here.
Then what else we got? 2 + 4 = 6, and then okay. 2. See, I'm so good that I don't even need to collect the fourth bottle.
It's true.
+ 4. And then 6 + 7 = 13. And then 2 + 1 = 3. Is that 2? No, that's 4. And then you get the V-jolt. Alright, let me just double check that that's correct. I'm pretty sure it's 16.
You should be good.
And 13 + 3 = 16. Yep. It's a different number in the remake, so. V-jolt. Thank you.
This will kill the plants, yes?
No, it will weaken it enough to let Chris go and finish the fight. For Jill, one of the possible... Can't actually remember whether you have to make it or whether you have to avoid making it, but one of the possible situations, Barry comes and saves her.
Oh, okay.
With a flamethrower, so...
Right. Yes.
Another way where Jill has the advantage.
As we discussed earlier, Claire has...
Jill.
Jill has less health, but she sometimes gets Barry as a striker in some puzzles.
Or
situations.
Yeah.
Like the shotgun room and so on and so forth.
Matt has got Claire on his mind.
I got Claire on my mind. Claire's a classy lady.
Matt, I know, but like, you need to get a little clarity.
Who's the one making the terrible jokes now?
Eric.
Oh, it's alright.
He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
There'll be plenty more bad jokes to come.
Well, yeah. Okay. Wonder what that smells like.
That's a good question.
Rebecca just kind of has this fumes coming up, you know, maybe they... Thankfully, you don't have to run back upstairs.
Now it just cuts to Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. He's dead.
And then she's gonna, like, toss him down.
Just power bombs him into the ground.
Alright, Plant. Robert Plant.
Let's see if you can beat a STARS member.
Yeah. Okay, Robert Plant, I'm about to show you a stairway to heaven. It's a Led Zeppelin joke.
It is. I do appreciate it.
Ha! I don't know. See, and like it's spraying this like white stuff at you, so you know.
Ah, the worst.
I'll just die already.
Fortunately, you've got plenty of gun juice.
There you go. Now, see, the reason why I make bad jokes is because I need to warm people up for this following cutscene.
Oh, I have my expectations set sky high, my friend.
Oh, I can't believe it. Are you okay?
No.
So much for him. We got to the root of the problem.
I just...
Isn't that great?
It's very good. It clashes quite well with the ominous music in the background.
Yeah.
We should be waiting for a rim shot, if any.
Well, Chris, this is Richard's radio. We received communication from Brad at the courtyard a little while ago, but he is still flying around in the sky. He obviously couldn't hear our voices. Maybe his radio is broken.
I see. Understood. I'll keep it. We should somehow let Brad know we're here.
Thank you. I'm so glad it doesn't take up a space in the inventory.
No.
At the pharmaceutical room I found a little while ago. I think I will be able to make something.
Okay then.
Anyway, Chris, I'm glad you're safe.
I feel like this was a little bit parodied in Silent Hill 2.
How?
There was a cutscene where like he meets up with one of the other characters and he's like, "Anyway, I'm glad you're safe." And then she's like, "Anyway, what do you mean anyway? I almost died out there."
Okay. That's pretty good.
This room is fully equipped with medical supplies. I can treat you, except for your major injury. Would you like me to?
I mean, I'm fine, but I did get sprayed by the plants, so
Please do something for
I don't
me
think I'm at 100%.
temporarily.
You're gonna be okay.
Rebecca treats Chris.
Just fade to black and then Rebecca
Yeah.
treats Chris.
Yeah.
Most of these medicines are from Umbrella.
What's Umbrella?
It's a large-scale pharmaceutical company based in Raccoon City.
They're the cause of every
I
problem.
see.
Chris, take care!
Yeah, so obviously in this game they didn't
They didn't-
plan how big Umbrella actually was yet.
Not quite.
Although they still said large scale pharmaceutical companies, so Chris should have known. And then nothing suspicious here.
This creaky chair is going to be the bane of this channel.
I know. I plan to upgrade
Wesker!
soon.
Gotcha.
Chris, you're alive.
My words exactly. Where's Jill? Aren't you with Jill?
I'm sorry. We were attacked by a strange monster. I lost track of her while we were scouting around. I hope she's okay.
I see. Well, it's not your fault. This place is crazy. If we stay here, all of us will end up dead. What should we do, Wesker?
We have to complete this mission. Whether we escape or stay and look for Jill. We don't have many bullets left, and we can't even protect ourselves. We're still in trouble. Chris, there are a lot of locked rooms in that house. Check them out one more time. There must be a place to hide safely. I'll look around the house a little more.
Okay.
Let's get going.
You ever play Worms?
No, I haven't.
You know what I'm talking about. It's like a turn-based.
Oh, the yes, the turn-based like interactive, like a battleground kind of like a simulator. Yeah.
So in part 2 for BC, they had a little, like, they included a little application to import your own voices.
Okay.
in it. So what I did was, like, I ripped all of Wesker's dialogue and I recut it to fit the Worms, and
That's pretty good.
yeah, it fit quite well. Okay. Let's save our game. For those who know this game, why the hell are you watching a Let's Play of it? But
To listen to our charming voices.
yes, but for those who do, you know why I'm saving now. And what's guardhouse. The typewriter sound is almost as punchy as the bullets.
And the typewriter sound is almost as punchy as an actual typewriter.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And one little quick piss break, folks. I'll be right back. And now I leave you with a
Again,
commentary of Ma.
to entertain the folks. Now, I hope everyone's having a good time. Now, my favorite thing about the Resident Evil series would actually have to be the Mercenaries minigame from 4 specifically. I invested many wild and crazy nights into trying to jack up my score as much as possible. It was always a fun time. It was always a pleasurable experience. Some of the bosses in that mode were quite nice. They brought over the Chainsaw Sisters from the village. There's the double-bladed chainsaw fella, and I believe the 4th stage. That was always a nice mode. The appeal of seeing what the other playable characters were going to be like was always a lot of fun for me, and that was really a nice time.
What are we saying? What are we talking about?
I'm talking about the Mercenaries mode.
For which?
4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mercenaries started with RE3.
Yes, it did.
Although they did have a similar mode in RE1 version on the Saturn, where you would have totally random rooms, like they'd be connected totally randomly,
Yeah.
and you'd have to go through them. And
Gotcha. Try to get a high score of some kind there too.
I can't remember what it. I think you just had to like survive and get to the end.
Okay, gotcha.
And I think it could Oh, yeah, what was cool about that mode is that I think near the end you had to fight against Zombie Wesker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Because again, you know, back then they hadn't planned to revive him yet, so he was
Yeah. They're like, yeah, we'll kill him.
dead. Well, if you play as Jill, yeah, you actually get to see his corpse.
Okay.
Although if you play as Chris, you also get to see his corpse, but according to Wesker, he came back to life. And but in the novel, he died as well. Like the novelization of the game. It went into quite a bit of detail about how he got eaten by one of the chimeras.
This is Brad. I know you can't answer me. This is Chris. Brad, can you hear me? Damn!
He just said, I know you can't hear me.
Yeah, but he also said, "Is that you, Rebecca?" when she was like 3 feet away in the piano room. So
This is also true. Chris needs someone to take a look at his,
maybe she did ruin his vision with the spray. What if like she blinded him, and the whole time you're riding around, he's actually like totally
Yeah.
blind, walking around just killing zombies based on sound.
What
So-
an absolute badass.
So when she enters the room, he's like, "Is that you, Rebecca?"
I can't wait for him to go punch a boulder.
I heard about that.
Yes.
I could not get through that game. That's also like a very stock howling sound. It's
Yes. Now that you mention it, I believe that I've heard it elsewhere. Yeah.
all right. Back to the mansion we go. I think I want to optimistically say we're past the 50% line now.
Really?
Yeah,
Because I was about to ask if you wanted to split this into 2 parts.
we could. Well, not recording. I mean, it's up to you if you have to go.
Oh no. I don't have to go, but I'm getting kind of tired actually.
Well, no, it's up to you. You wanna?
Actually, then you know what? Yeah.
What?
Do you? Oh wait, shit, wait. Hang on.
See, look, no gate. He just enters the alcove.
Things are happening.
Yep. All right. Hello. But the time is just right to knock him down and get the most damage, or inflict the most damage. All right. I just need to remember to come back to this room later because I have nothing in my inventory. So what were you saying?
Yeah. Do you want to cut it here and do 2 parts?
Whatever you want, man.
I would be pretty good with that actually.
All right. So let me just get to the safe room, assuming I survive. You cheap bastard. Hello, Wesker. Thank you for leaving me extra bullets. I don't know why you would do that, but
Yeah.
alright, so I guess we are dividing this baby
Into 2.
into 2 separate recordings. So I'm just gonna collect these items, be the hoarder that I am.
Well, for a game like this, being a hoarder is actually an incredibly practical solution.
Yeah. I mean, eventually, like I have 50 shotgun shells now, so
You do.
I honestly think that I could just get through the rest of the game with a shotgun and not run out of ammo.
Yeah.
So I think we're past the point where ammo is like a scarcity. You just have to know which enemies not to kill.
Mhm.
But I think optimistically, I'm quite sure that they designed it so that you can kill every single enemy, like so that you have enough ammo to do that,
Right.
which is why you end up with so much if you conserve it. Because they don't want to leave you in a trap that's like totally unbeatable and you can't go anywhere with, with.
This is well, seeing as you can't do damage in this game without ammo, it's probably a pretty good idea to have some leniency there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a knife, but like that's.
It's terrible from what I can recall.
Alrighty, so this is it for first half of Resident Evil 1.
We've beaten half one. You said we're a bit past half, like about 55.
I want to say that, yeah, like
Okay,
it's the longest mansion and like the guardhouse probably take longer to get through than second half of the mansion and then the underground,
Mm-hmm.
and then the lab is, so I think we're about halfway there.
Gotcha.
Living on a prayer.
That's damn straight. Play us out, Bon Jovi.
See, that's gonna get us a strike on YouTube. Copyright infringement.
God, yeah, well.
Heaven forbid we should put any licensed music in here.
Oh, hopefully we never do a let's play of a Brutal Legend.
Oh God. Yeah, let's do it. Let's play Guitar Hero
Yeah, right.
and GTA with the radio on.
Or MGS5. Pretty much just as much a problem. Yeah.
All right, so
Folks,
that's it for tonight. Thank you for joining us.
thank you for joining us.
Eric here.
Matt here.
Chill. Peace out.
Ciao.